Okay, two things I want to address before we get in this video. One, am I wearing the same shirt as the last video? Yeah, I'm literally filming it right after the other one. Also, if you hear any cars or motors going by, my sweet neighbor down the street is plowing our street because we got a shit ton of snow. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, look at all this snow. Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Jessie and welcome to today's video. I am doing a book tag, which it has been a hot minute since I've done a book tag. Actually, to be completely honest, it's been a hot minute since I've seen someone do a book tag on YouTube. So I'm so glad these are kind of making a comeback. I feel like they're such an easy, relaxed, but also fun and like informative video because like I learned a lot because like some of the questions on this I really don't know. So let's just jump into the video. So the book tag I am doing today is the Jan-uary Book Tag. This was created by Jan. She has a booktube channel and she is so sweet and I think she has such great content. So make sure you go check her out. But I was tagged by my friend Gwen. She just did her video. So I will link both hers and Jan, the creator of this book tag, down in the description below, as well as all the other questions as well. So I have not really looked too far into the questions. I do remember watching Gwen's video, but I realized I had a lot more other things lined up that I needed to film first. So it's been a minute since I've seen the video or seen the questions. So let's just jump into it. All right. So question one, what was the last and first, if you remember, book you read last year? Oh God, the first and the last book. Okay. So the last book that I read for 2021, which I'm also counting as my first book because I read this like right before Christmas and I finished it the week after New Year's. Not because I didn't like it, but because I had so much going on with the holidays. But the last book I read was A Flicker in the Dark by Stacey Wilmingham. I really enjoyed this one. I think you would like this one as well as like a domestic thriller. And then my first read, I want to say I reread Verity. I want to say that is the first book I read in 2021. Actually, I was wrong. It was An Unwanted Guest by Sherry LaPena. It had been on my TBR for way too long. According to Goodreads, that was the first book I read. I swear I thought it was Verity, but I guess that was the second one. It actually says it's the third, but I'm really bad at keeping up with my Goodreads. Something I'm trying to work on. So, but yeah, those were the first and the last book of 2021. Question number 2 says, what is your first read this year? So I did kind of mention it was A Flicker in the Dark by Stacey Wilmingham. Which is my book of the month pick. So, but if you want the actual book that I had started from the beginning, oh God, what was the name of the book? Okay, yeah, it was Believe Me by J.P. Delaney. I remember reading this one because it was one that Gwen always talks about and we both really enjoyed J.P. Delaney and I did really enjoy it. I think I gave it 4 stars, but yeah, I do really like it. Also, if you're looking for a book that's on a completely different level, I would recommend Believe Me by J.P. Delaney because it definitely has that like background ambience, like different types of audio. So I highly recommend you pick that one up. Okay, question number 3. Share 3 of your reading goals this year. Okay. Okay, so one reading goal is I want to be better at keeping track of my books. Like obviously I'm not doing very well, but I actually want to keep track of like doing actual monthly wrap-ups, even though I hate doing those videos. I know a lot of people love those videos, but also I like watching other people's wrap-up videos. So it's just something I have to like get past, maybe make it a little bit more fun. So yeah, I guess you can kind of keep that as 2. So keep track of my books I've read, post monthly wrap-ups on my channel. And then number 3, I actually want to start writing book reviews like on Goodreads, the Storygraph, you know, posting them on Instagram. That is something I want to do because I am here to like give my feedback on books. So my current goal is to like write all my books for every book that I've read at the end of the month and then post them all on social media. So question number 4 says share 3 of your most anticipated releases this year. Ooh, there's so many books coming out this year. I have to bring up my bullet journal. So one actually gets released tomorrow, and I'm really, really excited for it, but it is Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover. You should have known that was going to be on my list. I love Colleen Hoover. I'm really looking forward to this. And I'm also doing like a secret like side project with this book, like in my book club. So it won't be here on my channel, but I'm really, really looking forward to this one. I would say the other ones I'm really looking forward to is Under Her Care, which is the newest Lucinda Berry book. And this one just sounds really intriguing. I don't really know the full synopsis, but I do know it has to do with like pageants, like beauty pageants. So I thought that was really, really cool. And I think like the topic surrounds like autism, so I'm really, really looking forward to that one. And then Megan Golden has a new book coming out called Stay Awake. I actually have the NetGalley arc, so I'm really looking forward to reading that one as well, but both of those don't come out till the summer. So question number 5 says, which goals did you reach and not reach last year? So I do remember last year I really wanted to like stick with bullet journaling, and that was a flop. So that's another one of my goals this year, is to stick with bullet journaling. I do want to do more bullet journaling videos soon. I'm trying to like go through the whole month of January to make sure that I have what I need in order to start filming for February, so definitely keep an eye out for that. But what goals did I reach? I did hit my Goodreads goal of 75. I think I ended with 81 or 82. I can't remember. This isn't really like book goals related, but I did hit my like YouTube monetization goal. So if you are not familiar with YouTube, you do have to meet certain requirements to get monetized here on YouTube. I know it's not all about the money, and that's not why I'm here, but that was a goal that I really wanted to focus on. So yeah, I was really, really excited that I am able to, you know, do this for fun, but also like, you know, really do this, you know what I mean? Like, it just makes me feel like a little bit more accomplished. Question number 6 says, are there any 2022 releases you've heard of that you have no desire to read? Not really. I mean, here's the thing. What is coming out, like what's being released as what's coming out for 2022, there are things that I see that I'm like, ugh, that does not look good. I don't really read full synopsises, especially if the cover doesn't appeal to me. Like, I do remember seeing a flicker in the dark, like on NetGalley for like the longest time, and I could have read it for free, but had no desire to read it. And then it came out as a book of the month pick, and I ended up liking it a lot. So I don't know. As far as like, I mean, obviously the one would be like the genres that I don't read, like historical fiction, you know, young adult, fantasy, like those things, sci-fi. I wish I liked sci-fi, but I don't like sci-fi. So those things, those don't really appeal to me. But I mean, I get really excited with thrillers and romances. There's not quite a lot that out there that are really speaking to me, but that can always change. Okay, so question number 7 is, what are some reading habits you want to change this year, if any? So I definitely want to try reading every single day. I feel like I finish a book and then I don't pick something up for like a few days, or, you know, it's just, I don't know, like I want to be consistent with my reading, and I also want to be more harsh on books if I don't like them, to just DNF them. I want to actually enjoy my time, so I'm not afraid to DNF, but like I'm gonna be even more strict. Like, if you're not catching me on the first 50 pages, no. Are there any adaptations you're excited about? Not really. I mean, there is one, even though it's not my favorite of this author, but I would say It Ends With Us, but I don't think it's coming out in 2022. I think it might be a 2023 movie release. But to be honest, since the pandemic, I don't watch TV. Like, I really just read a lot of books, or I spend a lot of time on YouTube and of course TikTok. But yeah, I just don't really spend that much time watching movies or TV. Ooh, I will say this, the No Exit on Hulu, I think is supposed to come out this year. Fingers crossed, but I'm not sure if that's a movie or a show, but I am really excited to read that one. Okay, number 9, favorite bookish memory of last year. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I did a whole vlog on this that was not really reading related, but I went and saw my book club friends here in Virginia. We all met up at my friend Jacqueline's house. It was so much fun. I have a whole vlog, so make sure you go check it out. But we went to a wine festival. We had a slumber party, played some games, drank some wine. I brought one of my local friends with me to meet everyone. It was the best. I absolutely loved it, and I cherish that time so much. So yeah. And then the last question, carryovers from last year that you still plan on finishing. So I would say no, because I don't really start books and then like typically I'm like, oh yeah, I'll just come back to it later. I never do. Like, let's be honest. But I hate to keep bringing this book up, but I guess this would be the only one, even though I've already finished it, because I did start this right before Christmas and finished it in January. So that's the only book I could think of, but who knows? I mean, I do have a huge pile right here of just books that I'm getting rid of, but they have not been going anywhere. So yeah, let me know down in the comments if you're interested in my book unhaul that's right beside me. It's humongous, like it's almost as tall as me. Anyways, that is everything for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much, Gwen, for tagging me in this one, and then also thank you to Jan for creating this book tag. Also, make sure you check the description if you're also a YouTuber. I may be, you know, tagging a few people here and there. So yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys are all doing well. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss on another bookish video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Wish I could say I was finally over you, but that's not the truth. Everyone always keep falling in love again.